Hi you guys, and welcome back to another video. Today's video will be focused on these bomb beach waves, how to do a widow's peak, and also how to do plucking and a no baby hair install. So as always, we're just going to go right in, and like I say, we're going to part out a line directly behind the hairline, and we're just going to go in with our tweezers, and we're just going to pluck along this line. And now when you're plucking backwards into the back part of that division. And now, since we're doing a no baby hair look, we're going to go in from the front and we're going to pluck a little bit more than we normally would. Now, when I pluck for a no baby hair look, I like to create these little triangles of baldness, if you want to call them that, just to make it a little natural. I like to mimic natural hairlines, so I'm going in and just creating these little kind of triangular shapes of baldness along the hairline. So, because we're doing a widow's peak, we're going to go ahead and just part out two curved shapes on either side of that middle part. That middle part will not be plucked, but we're going to be going in behind those curved shapes, and those curved pieces of hairs that we parted out are coming directly out. We aren't leaving any of that hair in. And I'm just going a little bit more on the sides to just thin it out a little bit more because, like I said, this is a no baby hair look, and I didn't want it to be too thick. And once you're all done plucking, the hairline should look a little bit something like this. I really love widow's peaks for myself and for clients as well. I just feel like they give the frontals a bit more natural and custom feel. Now let me just go ahead and rave about these Kendra's Boutique Hotcomb for a minute. I love this Hotcomb. It gets up to 500 degrees. Excuse me, my camera was flipped during this part, so I couldn't get it directly in the camera. But it goes up to 500 degrees. It's so lightweight, and it leaves the hair silky straight. I love it. As you guys can see now, literally, I'm just going through with this comb like one pass, and it's just making everything nice and straight. Now, for starters, we're just going to go ahead and pull this wig down on her hairline so I can see where I will be going in with this glue. And I'm just pulling it down, pushing it back, just playing with the area to see where I want this hairline to lie. And as always, we're going to go in with our Boldhold Active Cream. This is my favorite glue, and we're just going to be applying a generous amount along the hairline. And now when I go in with this, I'm just going in, I'm just putting it from like the area that we want the lace to be all the way back into that cap. And I'll be using the back of my comb to go ahead and smooth this back towards that cap. To just further go in and melt down that cap, I'll be using the back of my comb and just pushing that cap forward into the glue. Now going in, I'm just going to pull this lace down directly into the glue. And remember, we want this hairline to be directly on top of or in front of the glue, never behind. And you're just going to go ahead and comb that lace down into the glue with your comb, just making sure everything is nice and secured and melted. And as always, we're going to cut up the middle of this frontal with our scissors. And we're just going to be taking our eyebrow razor and we're just going to be creating a jagged line along that hairline. We're just going to go across each side of the frontal and cut all that excess lace off. And because we have some lace that isn't laid down in the front, we're just going to be taking some glue on the tip of our comb and just putting that right under that lace. And I like to go in 2 times under these areas, so that's 2 layers of glue, and then I'll go in and comb everything down with my comb teeth. Now just going in back with my hot comb and just smoothing down that part and going ahead and just flattening out those edges because we want everything to look really fresh and natural to the scalp. Now, I literally took 5 minutes. I just recorded a little boomerang on my Instagram story of me trying to get a middle part. It took me so long. But once you get that part all parted out, you're going to go along that part with your tweezers and just pluck out any little knots and hairs that is in the middle of that part because we want everything to look nice and neat. Now, I'm just going in with my flat irons and I'll be doing some beach waves, which is basically the curls with the straight ends. And I'm just going to be going ahead and just curling this with a flat iron. If you guys want a more in-depth curl tutorial on how I curl with my flat irons, just definitely leave me a comment down below and let me know. But for this look, I'm just going in and curling it and I'm just leaving the ends straight, and then I'll run back over the ends with a flat iron just to make sure everything is nice and neat. And now finally, I'm getting to that front of that hairline, and as you guys can see, I'm definitely curling in the correct direction this time, you guys. If you watched my last video with the bombshell curls, I initially curled her bang towards her face instead of away. And now I'm just going in with an edge control brush and combing everything back. Now when you do frontals, you want to make sure there isn't any little small hairs going along the lace or maybe into the glue, because that will make it noticeable and create a line of demarcation. But I'm just going in with this and I'm just going ahead and just combing everything back so we can make sure this looks really natural and fresh. And now I'll be going in with this wax stick from Edge Booster. I really love this to make my parts really nice and neat. And I'll just be going in with that along the part. And then I'll go back in with some Got To Be spray and some Hotcomb action to make sure everything is really nice and flat. So now I'm just here just combing out my curls with a wide tooth comb. I'm really happy about the way that this look turned out. If you guys like this look, definitely leave me a comment down below. Leave a like and don't forget to subscribe if you aren't already subscribed to my channel.
Thanks for watching.